guys, and welcome to this episode of Cake. Today we're going to be making ghost meringues for Halloween. Hey guys, I'm gearing up for Halloween, and no, I'm not gearing up for Halloween. There's nothing to gear up for, let's be honest. There's no trick-or-treating, there's nothing really for Halloween this year, so baking is all I really got. Let's just have fun with it. What else are you gonna do? I might dress up my kid for the fun of it, take some pictures, but that's about all there is. So today, let's just start. Let's pretend it's gonna be regular Halloween and make some little ghost meringues that are super, super cute. And these are actually pretty easy to make, so it's a great first meringue try. And the only suggestion I can really give you is make them early. If you were eventually gonna make them for a party, then just make them early, because the process of making them is super fast, but the waiting time in the oven is actually pretty long. So make them early and you'll be set. Today I'm going to be making Swiss meringues instead of French meringues. Swiss meringues is basically when you dissolve the sugar into your egg whites over a bain-marie and then mix it into your mixer. French meringues is when you don't use heat at all and you just use egg whites mixed with sugar and then mix it into your mixer. It sounds a lot easier and a lot of people swear by it and they seem to love it. But for me, personal experience, I just feel like my mixer is running forever with French meringues trying to get the sugar crystals out, because I just feel like they never do. And then you get these tiny little sugar crystals into your meringues and it's not very smooth. And I don't know, maybe it's just my experience, but I just find Swiss meringues faster. You can dissolve that sugar and not have to worry about there being little crystals into your meringue. Also, French meringues I feel like are a little bit more sticky on the outside when you're done, so I personally prefer Swiss meringues. It's a little bit more work from the get-go, but not that much to be honest, and it just saves you a lot of hassle and it saves your mixer from going on forever. And I have a pretty old mixer and it's really loud, so I would just opt for doing Swiss meringues, so that's what we'll be making today. So before you even start, you want to wipe down your mixing bowls and your whisks with vinegar or lemon juice to make sure that you get all of the butter and the oil off of those so that it doesn't deflate your meringue. So make sure you clean them first. Now we're gonna do our egg whites. You wanna use cold eggs for this, and you wanna do it in a separate bowl just in case you get any yolks in there. You cannot use it. Don't put it in your meringue. Get rid of it, make an omelet, and use another egg. So do it one at a time, just in case you don't wanna ruin the entire batch. So now we're going to crack it. Just get rid of the egg yolk. Egg whites only. The egg yolk aside. Make something else with it, custard or something. And then you're going to put your egg whites into your mixer, and you want to weigh it out to 200 grams. So just keep going until you hit 200 grams. Now we're going to add 460 grams of sugar to those egg whites. And just give it a quick whisk. All right, now we have a pot here that's boiling with water. We're going to take our mixing bowl, put it on top, and whisk away at our eggs and sugar until it creates a bit of a syrup and there's no sugar granules left. You don't want the water to be touching the bottom of the bowl because you don't want your eggs to cook. And do not stop whisking or else you'll get cooked eggs. So don't leave your stove. Now we're going to take our meringue and put it directly into our mixer, fitted with your whisk attachment. And let it run for probably about 10 minutes or so until it has stiff peaks. Now we're going to add a little bit of vanilla. And let it mix for just a little bit. Okay, we are good to go. So now we're going to take that out. of stiff meringue. So I have a glass here. It's just easier to fill in your bag. Put the bag right over, put the flaps over it, and now you can fill up your bag. And this one, we don't need to do any coloring. If you did need to do any coloring, I would do that obviously before this step. And then you take it off. Twist it up, and there you go. I have a piece of parchment here and a tray, and I'm just going to stick the edges of the parchment with some meringue so that it doesn't move around. Like so. And now to make our ghosts, we just go straight down and pull it up. You can make as many little body parts as you want. If you want a stomach, if you want a head, or if you just want to make it one dollop, totally up to you. Now you're going to put these in the oven at 170 degrees for about 50 minutes. Then you want to turn off your oven and just let it cool there for an hour or overnight if you want. If you want it to be a little bit mushy on the inside, maybe do about half an hour to an hour. And you could even open up the door just slightly with a spoon to make sure that it doesn't over bake. Once your meringues are completely dry, it's time to paint some ghostly faces on these meringues. I'm going to be using this Edible Art decorative paint, which is basically just edible paint in black. And I'm going to be putting on some blush on some of the ghost cheeks in Rainbow Dust Strawberry. You do not have the exact same things. You could use anything you want for the eyes and the mouth. Really, sprinkles, you could use melted chocolate, you could use royal icing, you could use an edible marker. I have these on hand, so I'll be using these. And that's it. These little ghost meringues turned out pretty darn cute. Not so scary, but they're cute anyway. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like these videos, please subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. This is all we got this Halloween season, so bake your heart out. Don't go out, stay indoors, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye. Oh. Where will you go? Where will you see the next week? I was still recording, you know.